Hey, how's it going, all you lovely people at Door Shutter, coming back to you with a shopping spree on Stoneblock 4. Not really, a shopping spree. I'm buying the gateway of the Emerald Grove to get some animals. That is 7 gold coins, or just 7 coins in general. I was kind of hesitant to do this, but I've been waiting for a little while here, trying to get animals and nothing. So what we're going to do is we're just going to send it. Not enough space. Okay, so we do need to open up this a little bit more. Let me just like raise the roof by 1, see if that'll work, and I'll be right back. All right, we've raised it by 1. Okay, perfect. Raising it by 1. So I'm actually going to hop over the fence here. We're going to kind of do a cheesy strat here. I also just realized how low my sword's durability is, which is not great. But I think we'll manage. Somehow, maybe. Okay. So the problem now is I don't have a sword. Okay, hold on. Let me get back. Well, that was a waste of 7 gold coins. I really should have paid attention to my sword. For some reason, I just did not. I guess the next thing that I want to do before we do this again, because I'm going to probably go purchase another one. The reason I'm going to purchase another one is because we don't have anything close to make one, because we do need an Eye of Ender. So I will sacrifice that, but I'm going to get some more resources real fast just to make maybe some better armor, because this stuff is not really that great. Like, this is better than normal chainmail, but it's not by much. So I might work on getting some iron armor or something along those lines, so I'll just be right back. Alright, I just got 2 things from a loot bee. Fantastic. Okay. Quickly. Come on, thing. There we go. Okay. Let's break this. It just filled my inventory with dead bushes. You kidding me? Dead bushes? Seriously? Let's grab our stuff back here. Alright, that was pretty funny. You know, not majorly funny, but pretty funny. I wasn't expecting my stuff to just get yeeted. But that's alright. That's all cool. We'll have to figure out what to do with all these dead bushes. Actually, speaking of dead bushes, we could just do this and just throw them in here for now. Button. They're just named button. Why are they... They're different names and stuff, too? I'm so confused. Anyway. Alright, that was interesting. Let's work on the quest here for this thing. The Amethyst Resonant Crystal. Alright, so with this, we also need the Iron Stick. And we need to go to World Engine. And we need to do this and this. It doesn't really give us like a completion timer or anything, but that is an echo encoder. And we should just be able to go back to home. And we now should be able to go down quickly, if we can. It lasted long enough. Perfect. We should be able to now do this. And that got us the worker token unemployed. And then this Oh, we can actually multiply these guys with bread. And potatoes. Alright. Well, let's quickly check the quest book here. So, all of that's completed. Why do we get a painting? Well, first, before I leave, do we need anything else here? Using the Echo Encoder, you can sneak right-click to convert the villagers into a token. The token encodes the villager in time, allowing you to place it down when needed. The Echo Encoder also has so many charges and will need to be recharged by placing it into the world engine. The Echo of Guidance should now guide your next steps. So we actually got Unearther level 3 now. We also have Blaze Gold Leggings, which seems to be a pretty good thing. Protection, Unbreaking. Okay, we'll toss those guys on there, so I kind of just wasted some armor, but that's alright. We also got Gearing Up, which is this here. Pretty cool. And what do we got here? Yeah, so this was just talking about how to get more villagers. Perfect. Loot chest. Clavis. Interesting. Chests are now locked behind a lockpicking minigame. Interesting. I don't know too much about that, but let's slash spawn. Let's go give a quick chat to this guy. Complete stage. And we actually have unlocked an archive, apparently, so let's click play.
With these tokens, the work is now able to reboot the archives of 3 additional echoes. Their upgrades will assist you in restoring the first segments of the world engine. The echoes may appear similar in form, but each has had the personality of their most successful predecessors artificially recreated. We hope this is to your liking.
Okay, so each echo could be found in the lobby above within their respective archives. Your quest book allows you to set a waypoint on your map with each of their locations. The Echo of the Quartermaster manages knowledge on storage systems and other general miscellaneous items. The Echo of the Mechanist specializes in mechanical systems and basic automated machinery. The Echo of the Magician focuses on arcane and magical sources. So this is not all of them, it seems, just only some of them. We also have access to a handful of other odds and ends here. Deep Slate Ring Ender Shards. Huh. Interesting. While I'm here, I'm going to snag one of these guys. And I think I will snag one of these guys as well. Because if I'm not mistaken, this will give us access to, yeah, the better brush. So if we make this guy, we'll have just overall just a better brush in general. Okay. Perfect. And this is just an iron upgrade, basically. But it requires this stuff, which I don't have. So I thought I'd just buy one here. Okay. And I have no idea about Clavis, because I don't think I've seen a locked chest yet. But it purely just adds that. Alright. Well, let's go upstairs here. And the Magician. So we've got Malum. Let's just go check this guy out here. Supplementaries, just kind of poking around, seeing what we can find. Ars Runes. We've got Archwood. Man, this Malum mod I'm kind of interested in, I'm not going to lie. It does look... It kind of gives me some, like, Thaumcraft-esque feeling with the textures. But yeah, this place is pretty. Alright, Echo.
Anomalous entity detected.
Okay.
Greetings, Seeker of Wisdom. I assume you wish to uncover the magical ways of the world in order to restore the world engine. Even within this endless stone world, source yet flows. 'Tis drawn from the very foundations of the world, and the lifeblood inhabiting the stone. Begin by acquiring resources imbued with magical essence. Seek out the archwood, born of saplings unearthed by your assistance.
Okay. Interesting. It looks like we've also got some upgrades and stuff that we can do for irons. Brewing stands, bat spawn eggs. Man, there's some interesting stuff in here. Malum raw stones, magma torch, dread lamps. Okay. All right. So that's pretty cool. So archwood for this guy, which I don't even actually know. Archwood sapling. Unearther. Doesn't matter what kind of brush, right? Okay, so these guys actually have to be required profession, archaeologist, required village type, stone, required level 5. And this one's required 4, but this is, well, what's actually the difference? Looks like the only difference I see is that this is the only difference. You get a slight bump if you're level 5 and higher, which I don't know what level 5 means. And is that the same for all of these guys? Or just... Yeah, it looks like it's the same for all of them. Okay, well, that's going to be down the line when we get into the Unearther. The machinist, whatever you want to call it. Very create theme right away. Ooh, very, very create. Much create such wow. Not seeing like a whole lot of create add-ons besides the occultism one that we saw earlier. Okay. I wonder if this is the same.
Anomalous entity detected.
Okay, it is the same.
So, you're the new helper. Not sure how much you'll be able to get done with those soft, clean hands, but I'm more than happy to be surprised. Let's make sure you've at least got the basics before you go off and do your own thing. Here, take this tool Pa prepped for you ahead of time.
Why does it sound like an old Western dwarf? Okay, but we'll grab that.
That entropy manipulator should have enough energy to convert some stone into lava, which you can then turn into obsidian. It's the only material you can get right now that can handle the alloy infusion you'll need for the next world engine upgrade. You'll need to make some train casings first. These should serve as a strong base for the next casings we'll be infusing.
Okay. Cool. So that'll be something we'll have to look at further. Pretty nifty. What is the next one? I don't know if this is something I should have done now or later. But yeah, I know this guy, of course, he's still blocked off. So I guess... So we had that guy. We have Mechanist, Magician, Quartermaster? Is this the last one that we haven't looked at yet? What do we got? I didn't look at that last guy's shop either. Unlocked by initialization. Oh, we actually could get a pocket storage unit from this guy. White elevators, actually edition worms. Dynamite. That's danger. Unbreaking 5 brush. Ooh. There's some interesting stuff in here, I'm not gonna lie. Definitely, we don't have access to all of it, but just interesting. Alright.
Howdy, stranger. Been a hot minute since I seen one of your kind round these parts. I'll cut straight to the chase. I'm gonna give you some chores, and when they're done, we can repair that rusty old world engine with this old quartermaster's know-how. As it is, I'm the proud owner of one of them major upgrades for the world engine. So, unfortunately for you, you's gotta do as you're told no matter what. I'm just messing with ya. Well, kinda. The machine blocks are essential, but I'll be nice and keep your first job real easy. Go out there and make a machine that can make circuits and metallic alloys, and a sturdy casing component. Try not to get your hand stuck in the infusion intake like Mary Beth done last summer, bless her heart.
I love the insult at the end. I love the insult. That is great. Poor Mary Beth. Okay. So it looks like we've got a handful of new things to kind of look into. Let's go back to our base here. So first things first, I want to attempt to get this Emerald Grove done before we do anything. So I'm actually going to just kind of dump the rest of this stuff that's in my inventory. Let's eat up real quick. Yeah, I mean... Oh, so we actually have tier 1. Okay. So getting started, the end quest here. We do have the villager stuff we will work on here in a little bit. And I just want to get Emerald Grove done before I do anything else. If I could put the right thing away, it might help. Okay, let's go plop this guy down. Give this a shot. And we'll see if we're successful. So the first round should be zombies. Second is spiders. And the next one, I have no idea. Demon, baby. I hope he drops that iron sword. It's a nice apotheosis one. Or like a somewhat nice apotheosis one, I should say. Nope, didn't drop it. Okay, I'm just going back up. Dang it, Wandering Traitor. He almost got me killed again. Or right there, at least. Not again. He really almost got me killed because I was trying to do the red heart, which, if you didn't know, restores health. But I tried to eat it, and after I ate it, I right-clicked on him. That did not help at all. This is a bad idea, ain't it? So this is only the third wave. Eat something here real quick. Okay. Quickly. No, 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 no. The spiders are the biggest problem. Okay, it's still active because I wasn't out of range when I came back. I don't know, that's kind of cheesy in my opinion, but we'll just take it. You can tell I'm not really great at combat in these games. I really am not. Never have been, never claimed to be. All that fun stuff. Okay. Alright, I definitely probably... Oh, are you kidding me, man? I was hoping I had a big enough area. Let's go grab the ender lead real fast. Nothing seems to be working out. Also, I apologize if I seem a little off. I am just exhausted. It's been a week or so. You know, it's been a week this week, and, you know, life, adulting, fun stuff. Alright, let's snag this guy. That guy. that guy. Okay. Well, we've got animals. We've got pigs, sheep, cows, all that fun stuff. I've got the materials to breed everything, but I think the pigs, because I didn't plant carrots. No, I planted carrots. I didn't plant potatoes. So that is fantastic. Let's look at the quest book. I'm actually going to go step away from the animals here real fast before I do that. But yeah, that should be fantastic. And that also, of course, got us a handful of saplings and stuff of that sort, too. So, beautiful. Let's get that stuff put down to get some leather. And also, we should have enough stuff to do bread now for the villager breeding stuff if we wanted to. Because we've got these hay bales. So just that. And then if we go to World Engine... Oh, wait. Oh, you can actually teleport to those guys now. Nifty. Okay, so if I go here and I do this... This should make 2 more villagers. And then if I do it again, I can make a 3rd villager. And then we'll look at how we need to go about doing all of this stuff. A 3x3? Tinted glass. And polished deep slate. I think we can get all of that stuff from the healing area, the healing springs. So let's just do /home. Also, somebody mentioned I have flight in this area. Hold on, I'm gonna look around here real quick. So yeah, this is the entire thing. Not so mysterious cubes. Just kind of poking around here a little bit. Some flywheels. What is that? Simply light. Well, I like how those look. Look how cool this building is. Okay. Not a whole lot of interesting stuff in here. I was just kind of curious. Give it a fly around. Let's go back home now. Okay. Perfect. So, Unearther, huh? I know that if we go out this direction, go to the healing springs. Oh, I might want to bring a pickaxe. Hold on. Pickaxe. Do I have a pickaxe anywhere? Thought I did. Well, let's just get some stuff to make one. I'm gonna make an iron pickaxe. Might be a waste of iron, but we should be fine. Alright, let's head down, see if we can find some amethyst. Let's get that marked. Unearther. Unearthing. Okay. Alright, let me go down here, see what I can see, and we'll be right back. Okay, so we can grab some deep slate from the walls, it looks like. Which I think that this is... Yeah, 4 to make it. So we'll just grab up, probably 12 pieces, I think. Perfect. And then amethyst. Let's go run up here. Actually, we can probably snag some from right here. Maybe. If I don't just completely fall off the cliff again. Okay. I think that's a little bit more than what we need, but that should be just fine. It's such a pretty little area. Alright, so we're gonna just quickly make up this. Okay, so now I just need to get glass, which I guess actually leads to something a commenter said, and I'll throw that comment up on screen here. And they said that I can take this stuff, compress it, and hammer the compressed items, and that will actually make things quicker because you are doing less breaking of blocks. So we just go ahead, smack that down. Go ahead, smack this down. And one last time to get some sand. Now, I don't know, can I smelt this together? I cannot, so I have to break this back down to actually smelt. All right. Well, that's a good question to have answers, because that's one thing I liked about all the mods 10 to the sky, is the fact that you could smelt massive and bulk kind of sections, which is pretty cool. But we'll live. Let's toss this in here. I still don't know what this is. Is it just a giant painting? Oh, well, I think the painting disappeared. There it goes. Let's grab a block here real quick. Oh, it's the art. The actual title art. Look at that guy. I don't know what the lore is behind this guy. I've seen him in a handful of things where he's got the red shirt. Just think maybe because they thought that was a cool thing. I don't know. It's always interesting. Just kind of looking at details. Oh, there's Steve. We found Steve. A baby zombie riding a dragon chicken. Such a cool... I'm so happy to be playing this pack. I don't know. It's been a minute, you know? Since I've been enjoying something like this. Alright. Unearther, huh? Do I need just one more set of this? And we also need the slabs. Let's unhide my hand here. So I guess the question is, how do I do this? Oh, so this thing is massive. Okay, so... Oh, they actually give us some item pipes. Alright. To be able to use the worker token in an Unearther, you'll need a villager that has one of 3 jobs. Archaeologist, geologist, and dimensionalist. So this one can brush gravel, soul sand, and crushed kiwi. Uses a salvaging table from the workstation. Can brush dirt, dust, mud, and sand. Uses a direct decorative pot. Okay. So pot, huh? Pot. Let's see. Can I use these for anything? No. Okay. Where is my clay? There it is. So we'll get up 4 pieces, maybe a little bit more because we'll do a bonsai pot too. So we won't do the salvaging table just yet because I mean, I probably could get that, but kind of want the other one first. So once they're placed in an Unearther, they will slowly gain levels over time. You can place them back into the world using the token, but we'll need to pick them back up with the Echo Encoder. Warning, placing the villager back into the world as their token will cause the villager to lose their jobs and levels. While they can work without food, feeding them is probably a good idea. The food you feed will give them special bonuses depending on what you feed them. More shanks equal faster... Oh, hunger. Okay, I was like, what is shanks? It's the ham hocks. Okay. Faster work speed, more saturation, longer lasting food. Okay, so that's some good information to have. And then cobble gens. Well, now, how do we actually get lava without using the entropy thing? Or is there a way to do this? You may be surrounded by stone, but that doesn't help you for automation. The cobble generator will generate cobblestone over time, with higher tiers generating more per tick. You can also create an auto hammer to break the cobble down into different blocks needed for the Unearther. Lava can easily be acquired by using the gift you get from meeting the Echo of the Mechanist. You can also get it from the Nether Ring. What is the Nether Ring? Is it like actually going to the nether? Is that what that means? I'm not sure. We'll have to check. Okay. So there should be enough clay done. So do I toss this in here? So if I put this guy down, put this here, and I go grab the echo encoder back. Whatever I did with that thing. And then I put this guy in here, and I give him a brush. And I give him 4 of these guys. And now I just go get gravel. I have some... Well, can he do dust? I want to do gravel first, I think. Isn't that what that thing said? He can do gravel, or was that another one? So archaeologists can brush dirt, dust, and mud, and sand. Okay, so I want to get dust for him. And then he'll just slowly work on it. Oh, that's really cool. And then over time, yeah, this little bar is his next level. So he can naturally upgrade, while me, I have to wait for quest to actually give me the next set of skills. Okay. And also, I've already done all of these because I have talked to all of them. So that's pretty cool. We actually got an absorption hopper. Nifty. Did I just get like a compass? Is that what that thing just said? Arcane Grove Locator. How in the... Oh, it's this thing, yeah. So I would just need to follow this to find an arcane grove is basically what this is telling me. Okay. Well, that is a project for later and off camera probably. Yeah, so this is just telling me to start going through stuff. All right. What did this complete? Decorative pot? Fantastic. And this guy's getting us a little bit of gold. The bad thing is since he's not level 2 yet, I don't think he can technically give us redstone. Let's just see. Does it should show me dust. Yeah, he can only give me gold and that until he gets to 2, which then he has a chance to give redstone. Man, I like how this is interesting. It's just an interesting concept. I've never seen this done this way. So I'm very intrigued. Okay, so now he's tier 2. So now he should be able to produce redstone. And I would assume that if we put a better brush in here for him, it would also be quicker. Interesting. Well, I think that'll do for this episode. I know I've been kind of just gandering, but that's the one thing I'm going to do with this pack a lot, because I've not messed with the Stoneblock pack in the past, and this one seems to be just a little bit different than the previous versions. Yeah, and also, there is going to be a major focus at one point with Roost. I'm hoping they've kept this as close to the original as possible, but then again, they might not have. Looks like we got different chicken tier seeds now, so this is definitely not close to the original at this point, but I definitely will mess with this. If you do not know, I did a short stint on FTB Neotech where I completely and utterly found automation processes to do with chickens to automate resources, and it was ridiculous. Those videos are out on my channel if you ever want to go see them. But that version of chickens was definitely odd. So, you know, but with that, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay awesome, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.